Good fat. The title of today's episode is Good Fat. My name's Tristan Lowe, welcome back to my channel, Health No Filter, and I'm going to be doing 3 short episodes on fat, as in the fat that's in our bodies. And today's short episode is Good Fat. Now, you may be watching on YouTube or listening on Spotify, but if you are watching, you can see me holding up the sign, and you're asking yourself possibly, what is good fat? Well, let's discuss it. There are a multitude of good fats in the body, and I'm just going to touch on the 5 of the main types of good fat that there are in the body. And as a reminder, I always go by my profession as a personal trainer and a sports massage therapist, but also my eye test with clients and my studies and my books. Yep, not what's on the internet today, not what's on the internet tomorrow. That goes to help, but it's not the be all and end all. Always read the label and search different sources for information, but here we go. Good fat. Let's look at the type of good fat to start with. Subcutaneous fat. Now, what is subcutaneous fat? Let's read about it. Okay. Subcutaneous fat is the harmless pinch that we get on our bodies, usually up to 1 inch in its depth. You know, if you can pinch more than 1 inch, that's where the saying comes from. Okay. It provides protection for our body, our musculoskeletal system, for knocks and bangs, aches and pains, and it keeps us warm in cold temperatures. So you think of someone like me, I'm 6'4", just under 180 pounds, I'm thin, although I've got thick skin, don't quote me on that. So subcutaneous fat, we need it to keep our bodies warm and protect us from extrinsic, in other words, you know, our bodies hitting an object or an object hitting our bodies, okay? The next one, that's number 1, there's 5 sources of good fat, would be orbital fat. Orbital being the eye, yeah? And orbital fat, well, let's describe it, let's look at it. Orbital fat is a palpable cushion that cradles each eye socket in the bony, each eye in the bony socket area. And it allows our eyes to stay protected and move together in some form of unison to apparently to prevent double vision. So we have to have orbital fat to protect our eyes in the socket and prevent us from getting double vision. Now, an optometrist, an eye specialist, a surgeon would obviously be able to delve a lot deeper on this particular subject, but they'll be aware that if you've got double vision, it may not be because you're inebriated, you're sleepy, you need glasses, maybe laser surgery. It maybe there's a problem in fat levels, or the soluble fat, or the fat around your eyes, probably too much sugars in glucose. So, okay, that's number 2. We've looked at orbital fat. Number 3, the big one, your brain and your nerves. Yeah, our brains require, and our nervous system requires fats to work properly. Let's touch on it quickly. The brain and nerves. Our brain is nearly 2/3 fat. Our brain is made from water and fat. Okay, and we've got up to 60 kilometers, 37 miles. Now, I've not counted, but according to a reliable source, up to 60 kilometers or 37 miles of nerves that run through our body. Yeah. Now, just imagine what that looks like. You put it end to end. You know, try running 60 miles, 60 kilometers, 37 miles. It's a long way. Like, try walking it, and that all runs through our body. And with that, that requires electricity from some form of electrical nervous stimulation, but fats as well. They course our way through our body, and the fats help to protect it and work it. All right, so brain and nerves. Number 4, hormones. Yeah, and we've all got them. You can't not have them. Without hormones, we'd be dead. And fat, good fat, makes up our hormonal system, or contribute towards it. Okay, we have many essential hormones that are made from fat, including the ones that regulate your mood and my mood. Yeah, our metabolism, okay, and our fertility. Yep. So if someone's got a poor hormonal or hormonal imbalance, okay, there could be a combination of reasons for that: age, sex, nutrition, lifestyle. But quite often we have to look at the fat intake. Yeah, and that's why men, competition athletes, endurance athletes, bodybuilders that keep their body fat really, really low, they have to actually at some point deliberately take on more fats. Good fats, once in a blue moon, some bad fats, but ordinarily good fats obvious one would be like meat sources, eggs, milk, avocados, nuts and seeds, things like that. We need that to regulate our hormones, to keep our sex drives up, to keep our testosterone levels balanced, and give us the health balance that we need. Okay, so hormones play a major part in how they benefit, from good fat in the body. Next one, vitamins. Yeah. Okay, so vitamins is a fat soluble, so we need soluble fat to work with our vitamins. Primarily, A, D, vitamin E and K. And these are essentially vital for our day-to-day or week-to-week, month-to-month, year-to-year existence. Without those, we'd be dead, or at the very best, seriously ill. Now, our bodies absorb fat, and of course, now, again, I've not counted it, but apparently, the fat, once it gets stored, it moves into cell membranes as well. Okay, so finally, cell membranes are made from proteins and fats. Our bodies are made from trillions and trillions and trillions of cells, apparently. And the cells are wrapped in membranes made of fats and proteins. They're called phospholipids, okay? Photolipids, okay? Or, phospholipids, all right? My eyes need testing. Okay, these are intelligent fats that hold our cells together, and they regulate what goes in and what comes out of the body, and how the cells communicate with each other and everything else, all parts of around the world around us. So, okay, just to clear then, good fat. Fat is split into three categories. I'm going to call it, I'm showing my age now, the Western world, the old spaghetti Western, good, bad and ugly fat. And today we're looking at good fat. All right, so just a quick recap on those types of fat. I said 5, there's 6 there. We've got subcutaneous, orbital, brain and nerves, hormones, vitamins, and cell membranes. And you have to have good sources of balanced, good fat, for all 6 of those elements in the body. You can't get rid of one. They're going to be here, and from the day you're born to the day we keel over, and hopefully that's not a long time. So next time you call yourself fat, or someone calls you fat, or you think you're fat, or your eye test tells you that you're fat, you may be. But remember, without fat, you'd be dead. You wouldn't be stood looking in the mirror, talking to your friend, asking your trainer or your therapist what their opinion is, going to see a dietitian. You would not be alive without fat. We've got fat in our body before we're even born. And again, we'll have fat in our body the day we keel over. And hopefully, if you're watching or listening, that's at least 75 to 85 years for you. Touch wood. Okay, my name's Tristan Lowe. The channel's Health No Filter. Today we looked at the one of 3 parts we're going to look at: fat, good, bad, and ugly. I'm going to look at bad or ugly next time. I might do it in the order of the movie title as well. So remember, you need fat. You don't want to be fat, but you need fats with an S on the end, being the good ones. All right, the channel's Health No Filter. You can catch me on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, and all the Apple Podcasts as well, and social media channels, Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever. I think this is episode 130 of my channel. I'm a professional personal trainer, and my job is to keep your body in good condition, and at the same time guide you and give you information, but also guide you towards self-discipline to look after your body. I can motivate you from day one, but I can't motivate you indefinitely. That's up to you. You've got to motivate yourself to some degree, and then insert at some point a degree of self-discipline with your fat intake. That's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Until the next one, bye for now.